Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's weekly reading for our second week of March. I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and you've heard me talk many times about how I'd love everybody to have their own deck. And for those of you who are drawn to this deck, this is a great deck to start with or continue with. I'm definitely drawn to it, and if you read, Colette is very connected to the purpose of her decks and the reason that they want to be, as she words it, born into existence or created. And Wisdom of the Oracle, the reason I would recommend it is she gives a lot of various readings for the cards. So she tells you what the relationship reading would be or what the prosperity reading would be, so that you can fine-tune the reading to your question even better. There's also a protection reading, which is what happens if the card comes upside down. And that is never a negative sign. That's usually a time they're offering you more protection and just giving you clarity into what's coming ahead so you can walk through it with greater ease. So it is a great deck if you are one that really wants to read the book that comes with it, because there's lots of information. She's also used a lot of the ancient traditions in this deck, relating to the I Ching, relating to different cultures that have been very spiritual. So there's lots of information for you to pull out on your own. And always trust what you see in the card, what jumps out, what seems important to you is right. The cards will speak individually to individual people. So let's see what they want to say for this week. I feel like there's a very quiet feeling around this reading, very peaceful, feeling different from what I'm feeling when I step outside. Is the weather's starting to warm up, the sunshine is lasting longer. There's a brightness and an energy in the day that lets us know, spring is starting to tingle and winter is weaving its way out. But this week it feels very like I should be talking quieter. I'm also always worried about the time, because I think these are easier readings to listen to and pay attention to if they're shorter. But I never want you to feel shortchanged or that I'm rushing. So if you have any feedback on the timing of the readings, whether you want them extended, more detail, or more concise and quicker, feel free to send me that feedback. I love feedback on, can you hear me? I love feedback for, is the background okay, or is it too busy? So any feedback you have is greatly appreciated by me. Okay, to the reading. Oh, right away it comes out. Time to go. And I think this is a great card for the timing. 4 and 5. 4 is always when the angels are talking to you and the angels are involved and they want to let you know very specifically that they are with you and around. 5 is the number of change and transformation. And this time to go card, if you look, you can see the doorway in the distance and the path, and there's lots of sparkle. And this tells me that you're going on to even greater goodness. And when you look at what she is wearing, and I can't tell if those are possible wings, like fairy wings, there's a very delicate, gentle, airy feel. So this is often, I think it coordinates so good with the timing of the seasons, because you do get that feeling of we are ready to, open the windows, we are ready to move forward. We've had our hibernating time, we've had our time of being bundled up and cold or cozy or hunkered in the darkness, and we are ready to move forward. Why they want to bring it forward this week is, if you look, there is a doorway in the distance. And notice that there's lots of clouds around it. It's still got that It doesn't have to be definite. You don't have to know all the details. But you have to decide, okay, now that we're coming out of our winter hibernation and coming into a time of energy and activity and movement, where is it you want to go? In general terms. So if you decide that this is a time where you finally want to do renovation in the house as opposed to just talking about all the things that needed to be done, they're not telling you to get everything done, but it's start creating a plan of what realistically can you begin to plan and feel the excitement. Is it the painting of a room? Is it the repairing of a baseboard? Or the putting on of baseboards? Is it an addition, or is it a fixture? So plan, and that's one of the things that has come up already this previous week in readings, is the Spirit, God, the source, the universe wants you to know when you pray, you don't always have to have a plan. You don't always have to know exactly what you are praying for. So this may be the week, if you are already fussing about, well, I don't even know where I want to go, then that's your prayer. Now that I'm going to be energized, now that there's going to be movement, guide me into where I put my energies. And then watch what signs come to you. Remember, the signs will be clear. The signs will be obvious. The signs, they're not little whispers behind your back that you have to search for like a needle in a haystack. The universe loves to help. They do not want to drive your bus. They do not want to do it for you, but they want to assist and offer their perspective simply because they stand in a place that offers them a perspective that we don't have. It's like when I moved to Saskatoon, it would be good for me. I talked to other people who had moved places to find out what they experienced, what advice they would give me, what they would tell me about that I might experience or to be wary of or to be prepared for. Because they had a different vantage point than I could have. So I wanted to hear their perspective to add to my wisdom. So the angels, your guides, the people who have crossed over and are staying connected with you want to be there to offer their support, offer some clarity, offer whatever gifts they can for you. So never be afraid to just pray and say, help me out. Even if you don't know what that help means, just help me out. But remember to be connected. They so want to be involved for the support of you, for the peacefulness, and to let you know how deeply you are loved and how grandly you are supported. So as you think of this time to go, begin to start to think with excitement of where do you think you want to go? Where do you want to start planning and focusing some attention to going? Is it something brand new, a complete change? If you look at the path she's on, it doesn't look like a complete change. It looks like you are following a path you are already on. So this doesn't look like something that's going to be happening out of left field, which I'm sure is going to cause a lot of you to just breathe deeper right in that moment. So enjoy your week. Get excited for the movement. Enjoy that we have more sunshine for the day, and know that I love you and I'm here for you, and have a great week. Thanks for listening once again. Bye-bye. I appreciate it.